Yes. Today we'll discuss factor theorem. Understood? Factor theorem. Factor theorem. Right? So factor theorem. What is factor theorem? If P of X is a polynomial, if P of X is a polynomial and P of A is equal to 0, then X minus A is a factor of P of X. What do you mean by factor? What do you mean by factor? Suppose example I'm doing here. Suppose 6 is a number. So 6 is equal to what? That is equal to 2 into 3. Yes or no? So 2 is a factor of 6. 3 is also a factor of 6. That means if you divide the 6 by 2, the remainder is 0. Yes, since remainder is 0, that is why 2 is the factor of 6. Clear? Like that, if f of x is a polynomial and it is divided by something, I don't know, but point is here, if p of a, the remainder, okay, if the remainder is 0, that means in place of x, if you put a and remainder is coming 0, then no doubt x minus a is the factor of p of x. Okay, so we can say that here p of x is a polynomial, and if p of a is equal to 0, then x minus is a factor of that p of x. So one example I am discussing here, that is suppose x square plus 5x plus 6. So this is a polynomial of x. We don't know what is this. Look at here. For this I am just dividing in a rough way, x square plus 5x plus 6. If I will divide, that is x minus 2. If it is divided by x minus 2. Okay, so what is the coming the quotient? So x minus 2 if we divide, that is x that is x into x square, right? So that is x into 2 minus 2x, x into minus 2, that is minus 2x. Okay, so here x is cancel, then subtract and sign change, then that is 7x plus 6. Okay, now here x is there, here 7x is there, x is there, so plus 7 you can put, so 7x 7x. Understood? So 7 minus, that is 14. Okay, so sign change and also cancel, that is 6. 14 minus 14 plus 6, 14 plus 6, that is 20. Okay, here remainder is 20, not 0, but we are going to prove that if x square plus 5x plus 6, if it is 0, how can you find out what is the p of a, when which value of x you will put here, that means that your answer will become 0. Okay, so we are just putting any, that is a it and trial method. So just like a p of 1, suppose you can put p of 1, so what will come? So 1 square plus 5 into 1 plus 6 or not, so that is equal to the 1 plus 5 plus 6, so it will come 12. If that is if here I am doing one more thing. Suppose x square plus 5x plus 6 is equal to 0, as you know, by splitting of middle term. So x square plus 3x plus 2x plus 6 is equal to 0. So x is common as x plus 3 plus 2 is common as that is x plus 3. Okay, 0. So finally x plus 3 is taken as common and x plus 2 is equal to 0. So here x is equal to minus 3 or x is equal to minus 2. So x equal to minus 3, if you put, definitely it will come. Just here I'm just checking which number is coming. This is a checking by splitting our term, what is the value of x is coming. Okay, so x square plus 5x plus 6. Look at here. Once again, x square plus 5x plus 6. So that is p of x. Yes or no? Now we are putting here x. What is the value of x? Here value of x is there. Value of x is minus 3. So x is minus 3. So p of minus 3 will put, that is 3 minus 3 square plus 5 into minus 3 plus 6. Understood? That is plus 9. That is minus 15 plus 6. So 9 plus 6 minus 15. So 15 minus 15. Understood? So it is coming 0. Now p of minus 3 0. So here, suppose this is not given to you, but it is given that if p of x is a polynomial, that is x square plus 5x plus 6, and p of minus 3 is coming 0. Okay, since p of minus 3 is coming 0, as we know that, therefore x minus of minus 3, x minus of p of, that is p, that is what I told, that is x minus a form, na? That is x minus a form. So this is x minus a, this is a. So p of a, this is a, p of a, na? P of a is 0. So this is p of x. If p of x is a polynomial, p of a is equal to 0, then x minus a is the factor. So this x minus a means, that is, or x plus 3 is the factor. Understood? Is a factor of p of x. Understood? Okay. So this is now without actual division, just we are trying, and any number who's putting the value of that x in place of x, if it is coming 0, then no doubt that p of that number is also, that is the x minus of that number, x minus of that number is that the factor. Okay, once again I'm just doing and repeating this one more example. Okay, suppose here p of x is equal to 1, that is x square plus 5x plus 6, and if p of that, already we know that p of minus 2, okay, that we already discussed here, that x equal minus 2, so we can put p of minus 2, p of minus 2. If p of minus 2 is coming, minus 2 square plus 5 into minus 2 plus 6, so 4 minus 10 plus 6, so finally it will also coming 0. Therefore p of minus 2 is 0. So by factor theorem, ft shortcut I am writing, so by factor theorem, that is x minus of minus 2, x minus of minus 2 is a factor, is a factor of p of x. Okay, therefore x plus 2 is a factor of p of x. Okay, so try to understand this one. So this is if factor theorem, once again I am writing, I am also telling, if p of x is a polynomial and it is p of a is 0, if once again here, if p of x is a polynomial and p of a is equal to 0, then x minus a is the factor of p of x. If p of x is a polynomial and p of k is equal to 0, then x minus k is the factor of p of x, like that. So you can, in this way, you can put the different values. Okay, that is p of x is a polynomial, and p of a you check, if it is coming 0, so no doubt x minus a is the factor of p of x. Okay, so p of x is any polynomial and it is divided by x minus a, that is in case of remainder theorem. If it divided by x minus a, then p of a is the remainder. But here first, once just I am comparing this one to, look at here I am comparing this to remainder theorem and factor theorem. Okay, so remainder theorem, factor theorem, here p of x is a polynomial divided by x minus a, then remainder is p of a. Here it is given that if p of x is given and divided by x minus a also given, then p of a is the remainder. This is the remainder. Understood? This is remainder. But here, if p of x is a polynomial and p of a, that is equal to 0, this is if, then x minus a is the factor. If this is then, which is if p of x is polynomial, x minus divided by x minus a, it is given, then p of a is the remainder. But here what is given? If p of x is a polynomial and p of a is equal to 0, that is given, then x minus a is the factor of that p of x. I hope you understood remainder theorem and factor theorem. Okay, so I'll give some questions, and based on that, so you can do other also questions from different sources and different books. Okay, just one more question I'll do, then it will be finished. So suppose x square minus 5x plus x square minus 5x plus 50. So what is the answer will be there? Here, as you know, by splitting of middle, first we'll check x square and x square minus 10x plus 5x. This will be minus, it will be better. So minus 5x minus 50. So product is 50 and sum is minus 5. So this answer will be what? X is taken as x minus 10 plus 5 is taken as x minus 10. Now x minus 10 is taken as common, so x plus 5 over. So now look at here, this has the two factors of this p of x. This is, let us consider this is p of x. If this is p of x, this is p of x, and x minus 10 and x minus 5 is the factor of p of x. But this is we are doing, but we don't know what is the factor. Just we are, by using factor theorem, you have to try. P of x is given, that is x square minus 5x minus 5. So you try p of 1, p of 2, p of 3, like that you have to try. Otherwise it is not given. Or if it is given the factor, then you can find out the what is the its remainder. Or it is given the remainder, you can find out the what is the factor. If p of, I will put, suppose p of, here x minus a form, this is also x minus a form, this is also x minus a form. How this is x minus a form? So this will be x minus a form, that is x minus of minus 5. Okay, so here a is minus 5. So if you put minus 5, that is a is minus 5 here. If you put minus 5, then what the answer come? That is the minus 5 whole square minus 5 of minus 5 minus 50. So that is 25 plus 25 minus 50. Yes, 0. Okay, since it is 0, then p of x minus of minus 5 is the factor. So by using the factor from this part, by actual division or by splitting of middle term, we got the factors. You can also find the factors by using the factor theorem or by using the splitting of middle term. The splitting of middle term in next video I will discuss. Okay, so in polynomial chapter I will discuss 4 or 5 parts. Okay, then you will get all the chapters very clearly. Then I hope you understood clearly. Okay, now please you just download this app in Play Store. Then you will get, definitely you will get so many videos and very cheap price, because this is homemade videos. I am not making any editing videos. Okay, so try to take it and very in a cheaper price. Okay, thank you.